Good morning, it is Wednesday. Oh, hang on a second. Good morning, it is Wednesday. I went very early after a very short 3.5 hour sleep to do a little ship tour. You can watch that here if you're interested. We've got a busy day planned in Bilbao and we're going to go to the trams or the cable car and you're coming with me.
But first breakfast, and I am loving the avocado on toast and the eggs Benedict. And I even found room for a breakfast dessert. I've started my ship tours. We've had some lovely breakfast. Now we're going to try and find our way from the cruise port to Artxander cable car. And obviously we have done a little bit of research, but not a huge amount. So this is going to be a fun day.
Shall we ask them how long?
Yes, information. Welcome to Bilbao. So we're going to get a free shuttle. We're going to then get a ticket for the metro, which is €2.90, I think she said. And then we can do like a day ticket. And then we're going to go to the Funicular, which is Artxander, I think it's called. I'll find more information out. And there's the North Star in all her glory working today while we're in port. We're now going to try and find a free shuttle, which the lady said we didn't need a ticket for, but we're kind of anticipating that we may need a ticket for. I don't know. So we made our way to the train station, Algorta. We're now going to find if we can do like a day ticket for, I think she said €2.90 or €1.90. So we're just going to find out.
Say day ticket with all English.
So we are currently on a metro. Oh, and I'm about to end it. No, I'm not. It was €1.90. We needed 2 tickets to get to Moyua. 1 ticket, but 2 because it was a return, so we needed to buy it twice. So it was €1.90 each way, and the nearest one we need for the cable car is Moyua, I think. I don't know how we pronounce that, whether I'm killing it, but that's where we are. It's not where we are yet, it's where we're going. And that's what we're on, one of them, right now. Being told off because I wasn't on the right, but there's nobody behind me. So if you do come here and you're on the escalator, stay to the right. Nobody likes an escalator hogger.
Well, I can't find a toilet.
Oh my god!
Guys, can you just move? She does really need the toilet.
Yeah, that's fine, Tess.
That's a bank touch.
There's the rabble I'm with. Woo.
So this is Bilbao now, sir?
This is Bilbao. Lovely buildings, look at the architecture.
Bilbao or Bilbao?
Bilbao.
Bilbao.
Matt's in Billabong.
Toilet now.
First stop Starbucks for a toilet.
Are we going to do that?
Oh, look at these buildings.
Yeah, go for one now.
So it's very seems very easy to get to. There's signposts all over the place. We may need to dip into our Google Maps, but I'm not reading them because I always get lost. So we're going to go towards the Guggenheim, and then hopefully end up in Artxander after that. Isn't it lovely?
That's CNA, you know? What is CNA?
CNA!
CNA, yeah, it's pride though, isn't it?
Well, it's a very impressive place, and we've only been here 10 seconds.
Wow, look at that building.
The sign following is actually going very well.
Guggenheim.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with Guggenheim. Spotted it down there.
Straight ahead, right in between the streets with hills. There's a lovely backdrop.
Are they little tiny ones?
What size are these?
Are they grapes?
You want to try one?
The architecture is lovely.
There is the Guggenheim. Our friends have just stopped up there to get some grapes. €2 for 3 toffee grapes, I guess they're called.
Oh, and the dogs got very scared by the man on the skateboard then. Here is a lovely signpost. Oh, it's opened out now. There's no more buildings. Look at this.
No, they're getting toffee apple grapes. Look at that. And then there's loads of mountains behind. Is that a palace over there? There's some kind of palace over there.
We'll have to have a little look what everything is. I need to get some sunglasses at some point because I lost mine again. I'm always losing sunglasses. I need to have a designated place that I keep them. But for now, we're going to cross. We're going to go, I think at the back of the Guggenheim there's a spider that we can see.
Spider?
Yeah, I don't know whether we've got to pay to go in, how much it is. We're going to find all that out now. It is now starting to get a little bit warmer. There is the Guggenheim behind me. We haven't even found out if we can go inside yet or how much it costs. We've been looking at getting from here to Artxander Funicular, which is a 50-minute walk. Nobody wants to do that, so we're gonna, just because we're limited by time as well. If we had more time, it'd be fine. So we need to get on a line 38 bus, which we go to, I think it's called Alameda Recalde, and it's somewhere near here, so I'm going to find out where, and I'll tell you then how much it costs as well. Man blowing very big bubbles.
Well, I can't see any spider. I can see lots of balls and I can see lots of steam. I don't know. Maybe the spider's over the other side. Whoa!
Wait, once it's out,
There's little model spiders here. We found it now. It's right down there by the bridge. That's the art, Jeff. Look at the smoke. And the spider's right down there. There you go. We found her. I'm happy now.
Well, there we are. So we're just going to have a little wander. Probably not going to go all the way to it. And then make our way back so we can find the actual place we need to be to get to. Look at all this smoke. So we did walk to the spider.
The spider is called Maman and the sculptor was French, and Maman is French for mother. It's been here since 1999 at the Guggenheim, and there's a sack of eggs underneath it which are actually made out of marble, and the rest of the sculpture is made out of bronze. So this statue is called Las Cigueras, and it was created to recognise the importance of the women's work and the path to equality. Cigueras means rope girls, and they used to tow the vessels along the estuary using a rope and their own strength. How amazing is that?
So we're on the bridge. Apparently it's 42 metres from here, or 420 metres, maybe. But we walked it, we didn't get on a train or a bus. I'm very tired, I'm very hot as you can see.
And all we did was we got to the Guggenheim, we went down the steps, we took a right, walked all the way along the canal path, and then after we went past the statue or the sculpture of the 4 rope women, we went on the bridge.
We are causing absolute carnage in Bilbao today. They've been told off for going into buildings for toilets, for standing in a red and white area at a zebra crossing. But we've made it. We didn't need a bus. I'm absolutely boiling, as you can see. And I see it in eyesight the Artxander cable car or tram.
What? Yeah, it is.
Yes, do you want to get a drink in the supermarket before we go on?
No, I don't. No.
From Manila.
Oh, there we are. Supermarket finna.
Oh my god, can I have a pack of crisps?
Yes, brother.
Let's get drinks first. We go. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Get some drinks.
Come on in, Rebecca. Come here and picture.
You want a supermarket first or what?
Round trip. So it's 2.
Oh, yeah. 860 for the 2 of us. That's not bad. But you had the option to just do one way as well.
And it looks so simple and straightforward until
We broke the machine. Stan, yeah.
The one with the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. The one blessing, it's nice and cool in here. But I got some strawberries to eat on the way.
Matt. Matt. Remember them?
Luego les toca pagar 150 pavos, 200, 300, 200.
I think this is definitely worth a visit. If you're on a cruise and you come into Bilbao, this is definitely worth the short walk, because it wasn't that long. So there's the Bilbao sign.
Oh, that's so one. Right, how many Bilbao in all together, guys?
A lot. It goes all the way around, Jeff. You can't count them.
No, I'm not happy they spelled it wrong.
Oh, blip.
Well, they haven't got the A, have they, Ma?
This Bilbao is so long.
It's supposed to be Bilbao.
I know.
What is it, Matt?
Bilbao. What's the coconut, right?
We've come far. Where's your ham test? Oh, it's lovely. They've got loads of things for kids to do. There's like a little park over there with climbing frames, some statues, there's some water fountains, lots of greenery if you wanted to just bling a blanket. If you wanted to just bring a blanket, I'm going to turn you around and show you this amazing view. You can see literally, oh, look at that.
The one that I told you. All right.
Oh, there's the Guggenheim. I can see the Guggenheim from here. It's just over there.
Backwater there.
Wow. Actually really glad we did this. It's lovely. Came prepared, brought some squash, picked up some strawberries. There's a shop right at the bottom and they were $2.99 for a big massive punnet and they're really juicy and lovely. So plenty of options for snacks before you get here and it's absolutely gorgeous. There you go. Let's enjoy. Stripping off just for photo shoots, I tell you what. So looking at this over here, there's like seating areas. I'm trying to scope what there is for families. There's seating areas, there's the climbing frames. Picnic benches, is it? Oh no, just benches. Haven't seen any tables or anything like that. But honestly, it's well worth the trip. If you've got a family, we've kept it cheap. We spent, in total, I think it was $4.30 to come up here doing the round trip. And then it was, Tess, how much was it for the trains? $4.30. For the train, not this one, the other one. $1.90. $1.90 each way, wasn't it? So $1.90 each way, so there you go, less than €4 there. $3.80 that is, isn't it? $3.80 and then $4.30. We've spent less than €10. We've kept it cheap. We didn't do any tours. We're going to make sure we came out early enough that we get back early enough. So $1.90 each way for the first train and then $4.30 for the cable car. What was it called? Let me think of the word now. Artxander Funicular. Yes. And that was $4.30 to come here. So in total we've spent less than €10. We're going to spend some time up here now just walking around, taking in the sights, having some food, having some drinks, just spending time up here enjoying the views, I guess. And if you've got a big family, a small family, and you fancy doing something like this, I would highly, highly recommend it. Brilliant. Also, the sun is now out. I haven't got my sun cream on, so I need to make sure I go and do that. You enjoying?
Yeah.
When you look down, you see the bridges that we walked across. Oh, you can't see that one.
Is it? Down there?
Yes, behind the trees.
Yeah.
If you walk along, you probably can. But the other one is behind these trees. It seems really far. It does seem really far. But we did it. I'm going to calculate the time and I'll pop that in to let you know, obviously, the cost I've done. But the timings, I let you know how long it took from the time we left the ship to the time we got here as well.
Jeff's navigated it.
Did Jeff? Jeff did navigate it. Tess helped. Jeff did the navigation. It didn't take 12 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think it took us 12 minutes.
It is, no, less than that, probably.
Not from the time we left the ship, though.
No, not that. From Guggenheim.
Yeah, from Guggenheim. Yeah, 12. Yeah, it was about a 12-minute walk.
But probably less than that because we crossed the bridge and then
we were there,
left,
literally there.
And then straight on there.
It was really easy to find.
10.
Less than 10 minutes, you reckon?
Yeah, from Guggenheim, yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't take us long to get there either. But I'll calculate it all and I'll let you know. Now we're going to go and have a little look around, enjoy these lovely sights, and I'll catch up with you later. So the viewing, if you keep walking around, you've got sight of the other side of, I don't know whether it's Bilbao, but you can see, honestly, you can see so far, stretching right over there. Is that the coast over there, or is that mountains? Can't actually work out whether it's mountains over there or whether it's the coast.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so now I think we're going to make our way back down to, well, after we've had a little look around here, we're going to make our way back down the cable car. We're going to have a little walk back into the town centre, and then we're going to find our way, if we even can, back to the ship, which will be lovely fun.
Which way you been at you, Dad?
Who's waving? Hello, you okay? Yes. Jeff's having a conversation with his Spanish children, but the good thing is he can understand a little bit. Poquito. I can't speak any of it. Gracias, hola is probably my limit.
Sí, rápido.
Are you actually understanding?
A little bit.
What a lovely place. So we've had a lovely time. There's a school trip going on, so they've been communicating with us. So there's work going on, which obviously they're just kind of developing the place as well, just to make it even better than what it already is. So looking at what it's like to come back down now, we timed it very well. We came early and now there's big queues. There wasn't anything when we came. So if you are thinking of coming, the earlier the better. So down from the cable car, we have decided to come to the old town. Look at these lovely buildings. Absolutely lovely place. It's boiling. It's always boiling. Well, it's not always boiling, but I'm always boiling. So we're going to have a little wander around the old town. Hopefully we'll be able to use our tickets to get back from here, so we don't have to walk all the way back. We will see. I am so grateful. Oh, look how I'm lowering the tone. I'm so grateful for this park to be breezy and cool and just absolutely lovely. It's so shaded. So I would highly recommend, I don't know where we are at the moment, I will find out. We're on the way to the old town. We've got about a few hundred meters left. Jeff, where's the old town? This is it? This is it? Oh, it's there. Oh, I can see the buildings. There we are. So it's a little bit further on over there. We're going to make our way there, but in the meantime I'm just relishing being in this lovely, cool park. So made it to the old town, and I've got to say, it's definitely, what does that say? Walking? It definitely, I was just checking that I wasn't in the way of cyclists. Definitely worth a visit. The architecture is amazing. It's nice and cool here, but oh, honestly, beautiful. You've got the Juliet balconies with lovely flowers. I'm going to turn you around so you can see. Look at that. Lots of development going on there, but look at those little streets down there. So I think we're going to find somewhere to sit, have a little drink, maybe some tapas, and then get on the metro back to the shuttle and back to the ship. I'm going to tell everyone now. So we've stopped for a little drink, and it's been very eventful, I've got to say. We were walking through and we were getting shouted at by one lady, and then my friends were ordering drinks and they gave them mushrooms, and this is the problem when there's a bit of a language barrier. But sometimes how it's dealt with makes all the difference, and instead of getting shouted at and having your finger pointed in your face, you could just, you know, be a little bit more, well, a little bit less abrupt, shall we say. So it's been very eventful. We're still sat here having a little drink. Then we're going to go to the metro and get back on the ship, and it's been quite an eventful day today. We've had a lovely day, and this hasn't put a dampener on it. And I think sometimes when you go somewhere, obviously we don't speak any Spanish. Well, Jeff and Tess speak a little bit, but not even enough to get by, I guess. So we've just got to carry on as best we can and make the most of it and enjoy it. So that's what we're doing.
It's a feminist culture.
So just for reference, this is how narrow the streets are.
We're gonna go get the Plancia from here all the way to Algorta, but the destination train we're gonna get is Plancia.
Amazing, thank you so much. Nearly had to leave Jeff in Bilbao. His ticket said 27, even though today is the 29th and we've only been here for one day.
They put 27.
What a lovely day we have had. The transport from the shuttle, we had a little wait, but not as long as the people in front of us. They waited 45 minutes. We are now heading back to the ship, probably for a little bite to eat before going for dinner this evening, I guess.
It's on now, is it?
No one wants to waste an opportunity. We're heading to the Seaplex where we haven't even been yet, and they do lovely hot dogs. Tess might even have a go at roller skating. They've got frames. I so want to go with this.
Down there, look in the corner.
That looks so good. Yay! I used to love roller skating. I probably couldn't do it now. First meal, up to Daisy, in the Seaplex hot dog shop, which is in here. Oh, got back to a little elephant today that's holding Jeff's casino chip. How cute are they? Love it. They've taken the other one. Oh no, they've kept it. All dressed and ready to go up for dinner. It is white night tonight. I've got a white dress, but it has got black polka dots. Jeff's got a white shirt and some lovely trousers. I don't know what's happening, but there is some lovely entertainment. But I can't remember off the top of my head what it is tonight. Day 4 to the restaurant. Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
For my starters, I had a lovely quiche with a little bit of salad, and for my main course, I had beef and vegetables, and for dessert, I had panna cotta and a little chocolate cake.
Well, I feel like I haven't had 2 minutes to actually come on here and say a lot. I've been trying to video as I've been going along, but I feel like now I've come back to the cabin because I needed to pick some bits up. But I just wanted to come on and say that we're on day 4. We are having a lovely time. We've just had a lovely meal in the restaurant, in the main dining room, and that is something I've just been talking about with everybody in there as well. Just say that the cost of a cruise, when you're having meals in the main dining room, it really does. Not that it matters whether you have meals in the main dining room or if you go up to the Windjammer, but we like to have the sort of main dining room experience. And I said, imagine you were eating out every night And we've been having 3-course meals. I mean, hell, tonight I actually had 2 starters and 2 desserts, because one of them was panna cotta, so it's like a cream with the cake. I know I shouldn't, but I indulged. I do overindulge, I know. And this is something that me and Jeff have also been talking about. And it happens every time. The last time we came on a cruise, we were so uncomfortable with ourselves. We were like, right then, we're going to be on it when we get back. And it did happen probably about 3 weeks before we came away, which is not really ideal. But now that we're on the cruise, we've been really letting loose, as I'm sure most people do, because holidays are not for counting calories. They're not for, well, they can be for being mindful, and they can be for counting calories if that's what you choose to do. We didn't make that choice, and it really is showing. However, we're having a lovely time. We've walked. I mean, for example, it's only, I'm going to limp my glasses on. It is 7:38 and I'm on 14,300 steps. We've got a game show, we've got disco, we've got inflatable football suits, which I'm not playing, but the kids are going to have a go of. Not my kids, because my kids are not here. And we are missing them, especially when friends of ours have brought their kids. So, I don't know. They're going to be playing some game, which looks really good. And yeah, so that's just what has been happening today. We've had a lovely day yesterday. Honestly, it was only the first port yesterday. It feels like we're halfway through already. First port yesterday, second port today. We have had a change in the itinerary, and that is something that can happen when you book a cruise. There's been lots of sort of upset with, I feel like it's more sort of American, Canadian guests that have been affected, because they've taken this cruise specifically because they wanted to do Paris, and you know, it's not great. Unfortunately, it is something that can happen when you book a cruise because of all, obviously, the terms and conditions. And I think it's as upsetting as it is, the company has got to make the choice, and unfortunately that is what happened. So instead of doing Le Havre, we're doing Vigo, which I've never been to, so I don't mind. We didn't have anything planned. We tend to not book any excursions in advance. We just sort of rock up to the port, see what's on offer, or we've done a little bit of research beforehand, but don't book anything. So that's what happened yesterday and today, and honestly, it's been absolutely brilliant. Tomorrow we've got La Coruna, and there's a prison which has been turned into a museum, I believe, which is not far from where the ship docks. So that's on the cards for then. But just in case I don't get a chance to see you or say anything or come on at all later, because the problem I've got here is the GoPro doesn't pick up in sort of darker environments. So unless it's nice lighting, not that the lighting is great in here, because it really isn't, and I've probably got dark shadows all over me, but it's fine. But if I don't get to speak to you later, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow in La Coruna, my first time there. And today was my first time in Bilbao, and what an absolutely brilliant port. We did research beforehand, like I said. We did find a couple of videos, one in particular from the lodge guys, which was absolutely, it was so valuable, it was brilliant. We took so much of what they said, and they explained things perfectly, and hopefully I'll have explained things well enough for you to get a good grip on what you can and can't do as well. Not can and can't do, but what is available to do is what I want to say. Yes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, or a little bit later on in a disco, or down on Cafe Promenade.
The inflatable football ended up being not the same kind of inflatable football we were thinking of. We thought they'd have suits on, ended up being an inflatable pitch, but it was absolutely flipping brutal. They were meant to have their hands on the rods at all times. As you can see, they didn't. Everything got a little bit out of hand at one point, but we didn't win. We lost. They enjoyed. That is the main thing.
been to a wonderful show this evening. It was the Name That Tune, it was amazing. We're now going to head to International Cafe before we head to Boleros, and then we're going to head to bed for a nice early night, earlier than midnight for a change. Already Thursday, back to bed, hot chocolate. It's been a lovely but very busy day. I've got my hot chocolate. The lift has already been changed. I'm going to catch them. I'm determined to catch them before I go home with the changing of the lift days, whatever that is. But bedtime for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow in the next one, which is La Coruna.